What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I will be doing a technical analysis breakdown for the Spider S&P 500 ETF Trust with the ticker symbol SPY. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So we're going to do a market structure update on the daily and weekly charts. So here we can see that SPY is currently at the peak of its uptrend. So are we seeing any signs of weakness, or is there still room for the upside? Well, right now, looks like there is still room for the upside. Let's go put our key levels on the chart first. So it looks like SPY was finding a lot of resistance at this 415, 416 level before it broke out. And it was finding support right around here at the 370. So it was basically inside this range from about May 2022 to about May of 2023. So it's about a 1 year sideways trading range. Eventually prices broke out towards the upside because it was making higher highs, higher lows. And now prices are in the formation of reaching this measure move target right about here. So this is all just one leg, and if I clone this, this will tell me where price can potentially go to, and that is right around the 450 level. So we're actually almost there. So probably just another 5-6 more points, we're right there at the target. So maybe then we'll probably see a bigger sell-off, because right now price just made one little correction down before resuming the uptrend. So if I connect the swings, it looks like there's some sort of uptrend like this one right over here. And since we hit the highs, price should have gone to the lows, and it only did it in one attempt. Normally you see two attempts, but in this case it was just one attempt. So this is just a simple pullback, not a complex pullback. So this is more like a complex pullback. You can see there was this move right here. Prices went up and then it went down again, so it was a two-legged correction back for the trend. So that's what I was expecting over here. Normally you see that, but in this case it did not occur. So this tells me the trend is pretty strong. We're still holding above this EMA, and we just practically made a new high last Friday, so just barely. So this could be a double top situation, and we could see a reversal maybe back down to the breakout point at the 415 level, or we could reach the 450 level and then pull back first. So we'll have to wait and see. There's a big gap right here that was just created, so that could be filled too. But again, gaps don't always get filled right away. It could take a few days or a few weeks for that to be filled. But either way, just looking at the chart, this is pretty bullish. Looks like we're about to reach the measurable target. I'm not sure if we're going to reach it and then sell off, or just sell off from here. It's hard to say just based on the chart right now. But me personally, I would just suspect that prices will probably resume the uptrend right to the 450 level. Maybe we find some resistance over here, and then we probably see a decent sized sell-off, because a bigger correction is definitely overdue by now. It's something should be expected to see, or at least some sideways trading. This market is a little overextended on the weekly chart. But that's all I have on the daily chart. It looks like the market is still pretty bullish. Looks like the target is at the 450 level. And maybe from there we'll probably see a bigger correction. So that's all I have for the SPY this week. Now let's take a look at the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart, and we were most likely going to continue the uptrend eventually, because price never retested this prior high after breaking outside of the yellow channel. So this is the all-time highs for the SPY, and it's a key level that we need to keep an eye on because everyone can see it on the chart. It's an obvious level. There's no subjectivity to it. So this all-time high at the 480 is the potential target, and it looks like prices are trying to go for that. You can see how it's curving. It broke down, started curving. Now it looks like it's trying to come for that level. So it looks like the uptrend has resumed. I can't be 100% sure about that, but it definitely looks like it, because there was this prior downtrend right here, and price made two legs down to a new low. So this was one leg down, second leg down, unable to reach the measurable target. Price is reversed. And also, if you look at it on a bigger time frame, it looks like the channel was wider. So if you have a wider channel, it looks like prices broke this channel and tried to go down once right here, twice. So price tried to go down twice. If it fails to do something twice, it's most likely going to do the opposite, which is reverse. So right now it looks like we are seeing a reversal. It looks pretty good. If I connect the swings over here now, you can see how well that's fitting. It looks like we're about to find some resistance at the top of the channel, probably at the 450 level. Maybe then we'll get a decent sized correction for the uptrend to resume. So either way, this looks pretty good towards the upside. Just for fun, let's take a look at a higher time frame. Let's take a look at the monthly chart. So you can clearly see that this thing looks really bullish. You can see that prices barely can stay below the EMA. Now we broke above it, and now it looks like it's rocketing higher towards the all-time highs. So the higher and higher time frame you go, the more and more bullish this will probably look. So let's go to the 2-month. So that's even more bullish. You can see how we just dropped down. Now we're just reversing. Let's go to 3 months. So it looks like we're really close to all-time highs. We just dropped down really quickly, bounced off that 21 EMA, just like in 2020, and now we're coming up higher. Let's see even a higher one, 6-month, and then let's take a look at the 12-month. So it just depends on what time frame you're looking at. Will tell you what we're most likely going to do in the short or long term. Looking at that daily and weekly chart, obviously we're expected a pullback, but obviously in the higher time frames, it looks like we're going to be going up to the all-time highs. So it looks like the uptrend is still in play. This is the monthly chart. You can see that we're following this higher highs, higher lows pattern really nicely. We're bouncing off the EMA, and I'd be expecting the all-time highs. We'll see if that occurs. So anything can happen, but that's what's expected to happen just by looking at the data right now. If we see new data emerge, like a huge drop, then obviously we need to recalculate and maybe figure out, maybe we'll make another leg down and then go up. But right now that hasn't occurred, and that's doubtful. So right now I'd be expecting higher prices. So that's all I have for the SPY this week, Sunday, and maybe I'll give an update next week, Sunday. This is Vee Trades, and thank you for your time. The Vee Trades technical analysis course is now live. Learn to read the chart the right way to prevent costly mistakes. Click the link below to start training now.